definitely an interesting one. I sent this to you earlier and you really liked it. It's going to be UCF and Jacksonville State.
Mm.
The reason why I really like this game is we have two new coaches at the programs. I say new, but Scott Frost, excuse me, is entering his second tenure with UCF after he was able to, bring them to heights that they haven't reached. So I'm really looking forward to that. It is the start of the Charles Kelly era in Jacksonville State. So he was the defensive coordinator at Auburn last year,
Mm.
which is always a tough group. I mean, they're coming off their first Conference USA championship last year, and it was their first year in the FBS level. So that just kind of shows you the program that they have there. I mean, they were always competitive in D1 AA. Obviously, Rich Rod left to go back home to WVU, but I think it's going to be good. I mean, they have Gavin Wimsat, excuse me if I'm saying that right. Um, he's a transfer. He had stops at Kentucky and Rutgers, and in his career in 33 games, he has 2,800 yards passing, 17 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. But I will say Jacksonville State is a heavy run first team. They led the nation last year in rushing touchdowns. So I think that's something that they're going to continue to, lean on. I think they run a little bit of the spread option. So that'll be cool. And then as far as UCF, I mean, we said it already. Scott Frost, it's his return, his second, the second era under him as head coach. They did rely heavily on going into the transfer portal. I was reading today that they had 63 new players coming in this year with high schoolers and also transfers. So that could be a blessing and a curse.
Absolutely.
You obviously want to be able to set the example and build that culture there. I will say I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Again, it's Scott Frost's first year coming back. So obviously he's trying to overhaul and get his players just because UCF has been down since he's left. And I think he's hungry to prove something again. I mean, his homecoming in Nebraska did not go how anyone thought it was going to. So it's going to be exciting to see. So not only does he have something to prove, their defensive coordinator Alex Grinch is looking for redemption too. He was the defensive coordinator at USC, and he was let go because that defense was atrocious. So I think he's going to be looking for something to prove. Right now, UCF is minus 19, Jacksonville State plus 700 on the money line, and the over under is 52 and a half.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw some things out here. I do think that UCF covers, but it's going to be closer than what some people think. I think with the run game of Jacksonville State, they're going to keep it close for a while. I think UCF is going to be able to pull away in the end. And I do like the over in this game as well, too.